Alright, welcome back, happy people of YouTube. Today is October 28th, 2019. Just in case you're watching this a year from now, it might take that long before this video starts to even appear on YouTube, but I'm playing practice play at thewizardovodds.com/play/Baccarat. Basically, my strategy is to find as close to 50-50 type games like European roulette, playing black or red, or Baccarat, playing the player or the banker. I don't play the banker because I don't want to pay the 5% commission. If you're not familiar with Baccarat, you might want to look that up. It's just I don't feel I need to play that. Play over here on the player side. I play streaks. Some of you will say streaks lose. Okay, that's fine. It's doing fine for me. Playing the Fibonacci sequence. If you saw the previous 5 videos that I put up on YouTube, you'll see I went 80%. I went 4 for 5. 4 for 5. First session, $320. Second session, $205. And then the third session, the house hammered me. I lost $5.95. At that point, I was down $70. Then I went on the last 2 sessions, winning $180 and then $250. These are $5 bets, and it follows the Fibonacci sequence. If you're not familiar with that, you might want to Google it, or you can look in my notes. In rounds 1 through 5, I go through it. But basically, it's 1 unit, 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, 5 units, 8 units, and so on. If you look at the next following bet in any of these sequences, it will be the total of the left number in the sequence. So for instance, let's say you were at 5 units. You bet 5 units, right? Then your next bet is going to be 8 units. That's because 5 units and the one to the left of that is 3 units equals 8. That's a little muddy, I know. It's not a really good explanation, but look it up, okay? I don't want to go into it. I'm not very good at explaining things, but you can figure it out. What I'm doing now in this next 5 sessions, we did 5 sessions playing full out Fibonacci sequence. The next 5 I'm going to do are still going to be 30 minutes, but I'm going to impose a stop loss of $100. Meaning if I hit $100, I'm out. That's the end of the session. I'm comfortable with that. I'm good to go. Now, I'm not going to go beyond 8 units. So in the Fibonacci sequence, you keep going. Past 8 units, you would go 13 units, 21 units, 34 units, 55, and so on. The problem is this has already happened. As you saw in session 3, when I lost $595, we went all the way up to 55 units. That's a $275 bet. And just for shits and giggles, we went to an 89 unit bet, which was like $440 something, I believe. And on that one, it finally did win. But I'm not chasing him on these huge winning streaks because he will eventually go on them. And to me, I'm not playing the martingale, where similar to the martingale where you're doubling your bets, 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640, that kind of thing. I'm not comfortable doing that to get my winnings back. So what I'm going to do, I'm a simple guy. I don't make a whole lot of money. I don't want to lose money. I don't want to cry that oh my God, I lost my whole month's pay, which is I only make about $1,000 a month working part-time, y'all. I save most of my money. I'm doing fine financially. I like to stay that way. I have a good savings. I have a fifth wheel. I travel. I spend most of my money on fuel. I like to camp. I like to hike. I like to get outdoors, photography, videos, stuff like that. I'm not a big gambler. I don't have big income is what I'm trying to tell you. So for me to put a self-imposed stop loss limit of 8 units, that means when I get to 8 units, that's $40. If he goes on a streak, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins in a row. If he does that, I'm out. That's it. Game over. Stop. I'm leaving the table, walking away. If I'm up or I'm down, I'm leaving. That's it. You'll see if you want to play the full-out Fibonacci, what can happen is it's a good system. And the problem is if you get up there and say the 34 or the 55 unit bets and you win, then you move to the left 2 spaces and then you lose. Well, then now you got to move to the right 1 space, and you stay up in that area of 21, 34, and 55 unit bets, and I'm not comfortable doing that. So that's why I'm not. So we're going to start this session, see how we do. I think it's a little more conservative play. So enough blabbing, let's get on with it, and let's see how we do. I set a timer right next to me for 30 minutes. Let's hit that button and let's get going. $5 on the player, 1 unit. Ties, we just hit repeat. Also, if you haven't watched any of the other videos before, you'll know that I use an 8x10 piece of paper, just a regular old sheet of paper, printer paper, and I keep my finger on the bet I'm supposed to be on, especially when I'm blabbing like this and I've had so much coffee and I'm just jabbering on. I like to know where I'm at in the sequence. Right now we're up $30 right off the bat, which is awesome. We're on the second, the 1 unit bet, so I just move my finger to the right. Now I move my finger to the left and we start the sequence over. Doing really good right off the bat. Let's hope we get our $100 and get out of here in a hurry. He says no. 2 units. 3 units. Now we move to the left 2 spaces. That's a second of the 1 unit bet. And watch your bankroll. Watch how it magically will go back. Whoops. 2 units. It will magically go back to your last highest point. Alright, so we start the sequence over. Look right here. Look at your balance. You're up $35. Right? That's where we started. That was our last set point, our last highest number we hit in our bankroll. Now we're up 40. We repeat. Repeat, second of the 1 unit bets. Back to the left. We start the sequence over. Now we're hoping to go on a streak. $45. We're almost halfway to our self-imposed stop loss of $100. Repeat. I got my $5 back. 50. Now we are halfway there. Ties, repeat. Start the sequence over. Second of the 1 unit bets. Start the sequence over. Boom, 55. So we shouldn't go below 55. Now 60. We should never go below 60 if we follow this out. 60. Start the sequence over. 65. We're climbing quick. 70. 75. Start the sequence over. Hopefully you're following this. I know I'm going fast, but if you've watched the first 5 already, you've got an idea how this works. I'm doing all the work for you, so you can just follow along and see what you think. You can head out to Google and read everything on it. 2 units. You'll see that like any system you play, you're eventually going to lose. That is what you'll hear. But it's in a gambler's mind that he can always figure out a way to beat the house. And he'll be wrong, and obviously that's why casinos are built on everyone that thinks they've got the system to beat the house. All right, here we are. Look, 8 units right off the bat. We got to go to 40, and look, just like I was up, I could be down just like this and be a loser. And I am. Loser. Done. Walk away. That's it. Just like that. That sucked. You see that? We went up. We went down. I could show you what would happen if you kept on playing the sequence. You'd go to 65. But let me make sure I record it. $20 down, and then I'll press the button. Minus 20 and 4.5 minutes. Okay, so we'd be at 65. There. Now, look, he would have won again. Yikes. What's the next one? After 65 would have been 105. Let's go 100. See, this is where I'm not comfortable. I don't want to lay $105. Look, now I'm into my bankroll. You'd say, yeah, but you're going to win this one, aren't you? No, you're not. Whoa, what happened? Hey, I got to go to 170. Oh boy. I came here to have fun. Now this is not fun. I'm not having fun right now. 170. I'm gripping the table, going, oh God, please. Oh, I lose. What? Now I got to go to $275, y'all. $275. See what I mean? That stop loss may have saved me. Let's see if he hits this. Can you believe that? Look at your bankroll right now. You went to the casino with some money. You had a bankroll. In the old way, I would said you need to come to the table with $715 to be able to sustain a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 losses in a row. He just did it right in front of your face. It's 275. He hits it. What's the next bet going to be? Let's see. The next bet would be, so that would have been, that previous one was what, 89 units? No, it would have been 55 units. Okay, so this next bet would have to be $445. Let's see what would happen. Do you see what I mean? This is when it gets stupid. Damn it. $445. Oh, you finally won, you say. Yeah, but look at your bankroll. You're still down $200. You had to wager. Basically, if you're like me and you came with around, let's say, $500 to $700, it's just gone like that. What? Let me check my timer. 8 minutes. You lost your entire bankroll for your vacation is done. Now, if you see the stop loss that I put on myself, I'm down $20. I'm $20 down. I walk away, even though I started off looking really good. All right, so all we're gonna do here is hit F11. I'm gonna refresh the page. Okay, now I blabbered on through a lot of that, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset the clock to 30 minutes again. All right, so we know it's 4 minutes. All right, actually, you know what? Let me be precise. I'll set the clock for 26 minutes. F11, full screen mode, $5 player, Fibonacci sequence. Here we go again. Start 26 minutes and deal. Natural 9. Repeat. Two units. And start the sequence over. So we're going for a $100 win. You know, I may find out right off the bat, $100 is pretty aggressive. That's 20 times your bet, right? You're betting $5. Is it unrealistic to try to go 20 times that? I mean, in real life, trying to make 20 times your bet is, or your investment, if you even were an investor, 20 times, it's pretty unheard of. But okay, 3 units. We move 2 to the left. That's our second 1 unit bet. So maybe 50 would have been better. I don't know yet. We're just going to keep testing this out until we come up with something that's comfortable for me. And you can play around with it if you like the Fibonacci sequence. You can play around with it and find what works for you. We're up 20 bucks. You might find 20 bucks is enough. 25 is enough. To me, it's like, if I'm on a streak like this, though, and I'm thinking about walking away, I'll say, okay, I'll walk away now. I just lost. Maybe I want my $35 and I'll go. You just got to come up with whatever works for you. Just remember, there are no winning systems in gambling, no matter what. Eventually, you all know this. Everyone knows this. Eventually, you lose. Like, you could play for a lifetime, couldn't you? And you've won, you won, you won, and then suddenly you're 80 years old, you finally hit that losing streak, and you squander 100 grand. And the house gets all its money back. Right? I think the hardest part is to figure out when you get off. When do you leave? When do you go home? When do you say, that's it? I have beat the house. I am a winner. I stopped gambling. Forgot to move my finger. I think I'm on 2 units here. 3 units. 5 units. Does he do it again? Does he take us to 8 units? Oh my, look, here we are already on my self-imposed stop loss. This is 8 units. Okay, so on the 6th one, we get some money back. So do you want to stop there and go home? Or do you play on and try to get that $100? Well, since I said $100 stop loss, we're going to keep going. Move to the left 2 spaces, that's 3 units. Move to the right, it's 5 units. Move to the left 2 spaces, it's 2 units. And now we get to start the sequence over. See there, my stop loss, let's say, was 50 bucks. I go home at 50. Again, because I said this is what I was going to do, $100 stop loss. Let's see if I can do it. At least that way we'll know if it's something worthy of playing or if it's too aggressive. 2 units. 3 units. 5 units. Back to the left 2 spaces, that's 2 units. And start the sequence over. Now we have a new high of $60. If we play the system out, we should not ever lose that. 65. I mean, I guess I should say if we're winning, it should always bring us back to the last highest win, or set point is what I call it. We got a new set point, $65. It's just a term I've come up with. Maybe it's used. Maybe I heard it somewhere. I don't know. I'm not a professional, people. $70, our new set point. 70 bucks. 75. We're making a run. Second of the 1 unit bets. Now 2 units. We're trying to get our money back. And we got it. And we start the sequence over. We're just playing nice and conservative, like we're right in the zone now. Now the way I look at it, we're up 85. All right, look, 90. The way I look at it is if he were to go to the 8 sessions or 8 units, 75, 90. The losses are total. Oh, let me just keep pressing the button. Talking too much. 95. One more time, you all, and we hit the $100. And there it is. Boom. Stop right there. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. I get off the table, or I could say I never get off the table. Here's another thing you can come up with. A lot of gamblers use this. Don't walk away when you're on a winning streak. So I'm going to record the $100. Okay, I'm not going to cheat. I'm recording plus 100. Plus 100. We had 19 minutes left on the clock at 26. 20. Okay, so that's 7 minutes, right? 7 minutes. So right now, what are we? We're positive 80. We're up $80 in 10 minutes. Total 11 minutes. Not bad. $19 minutes left. Okay, anyway, this is just for fun. I'm not going to keep the clock rolling. Let's just go repeat. Repeat. Let's see when our streak ends. Natural 9. Look at that. I left money on the table. So maybe I'll add that in. Whoa, look at that. 115. Okay, so 110. So you'd say, hey, my streak ended at 110. Maybe I'll add that in. Okay, $100 stop loss except when on a streak. Play until the streak ends. So let's say you hit $100 and you went one more, you lost, you're 95. Well, get off the table at 95. How's that sound? Let me write that down. Stop loss plus 100, max 8 unit bets, and then I'll write except when on a streak. Right? Because we might go on an 8, 9, 10 win in a row. We don't want to jump off that. All right, so F11, refresh our page. We still have 19 minutes left to play for our 30 minutes, which simulates about 2 hours of real play. So you get up, go take a little break for a minute. That's the end of session 2. F11 full screen. Make sure I want to make sure I'm still recording. Sorry guys, I'm no pro at this. Sometimes I get messed up. Okay, we're still recording. F11. Alright, everybody stretch, relax. You filled your coffee cup, glass of water, whatever you got. Don't drink when you're gambling. Player, start the clock. 19 minutes, 19 seconds. And let's go. Repeat. Repeat. Try to get our $5 back. Repeat. Starting the session over. We're still hovering around even. Still not getting anywhere. Little back and forth. 2 units. Start the sequence over, back to the left 2 spaces. Repeat. Repeat. Start over. We're up $5. That's it. Repeat. 2 units. Three units. And move to the left 2 spaces. That is the second of your 1 unit bets. To the right is 2 units. 3 units. To the left 2 spaces is the second of your 1 unit bets. Jeez, it's just not giving us any slack. 2 units, 3 units. Back to the left 2 spaces is 1 unit. Thank God. Start the sequence over. Up $5. Remember, that's our set point now. Now it's $10. Repeat. Give me my 5 back. Nope. 2 units. Give me my 10 back. 3 units. Willing to accept a 1 unit loss if I win here. Ooh, 5 units. Come on, computer. Okay, back to the left, 2 units. This is brutal right now. Back to the left, 2. To the right, 1. To the right, 1. To the left, 2. I feel like we're doing some kind of dance. Good gravy. Still trying to get our $10 back, right? 3 units. This shoe has been brutal. 5 units. Uh-oh, 8 units and we're out. Just like that. Bye-bye, go home. Look at that. Ugh. But we already saw we're not doing that. We're not going to play the what if game. Remember in the last one, I did that. You saw we had to lay a $440 bet. So, I lost $90. Right now, we're $10 down overall. And this system right now, you're saying, sucks. I agree. So we'd be on session 4. Some would say, oh, that was just a cruddy shoe, man. Let's get a different shoe. Get a different dealer. It's weird, huh? Even if you're a sensible person and you know there's no such thing as luck, you gambling, sometimes it messes with your head and you start to think that there really is something to it. Alright, I did stop the clock at 14 minutes 42 seconds. I may have let it go for extra 30 seconds, but anyway, that's close enough. Here we go. Resume and deal. Repeat. Wow, I've never seen it do that before. Computer's running slow or the internet. So our set point's $10. We're up $10. All we're trying to do is figure out the stop loss. Playing a 30-minute total session, or which would be 2 hours of real table play. If we do this stop loss, how do we fare after 2 hours? Are we up or are we down? Is this safer than any other approach, or is playing the full out Fibonacci and just have big giant cojones the way to go. I say not for me because I don't have that kind of money and I'm just not comfortable laying bets at that level to win my $5 or my set point back, right? That set point, if you think about it, is free money. That's the house's money anyway. If you're up 200 bucks, why not get off at 200 bucks? Why keep going? That's their money. You don't want to give it all back and more. Just let them have a little bit of it and then get out. I don't know, my thought. Let me know your thought. Like I said, if you got a strategy that you play similar to this, conservative, let me know and I'll practice it. I'll do some of the others like the Paroli and the Martingales and all of those. The what is it? The Lambert system. There's a few others I've read about. I haven't tried. And then to the left is the second of the 1 unit bets. We're up 35. Start the sequence over. Two units. Start over. We're up 40. We're up 50. $55, $60, two units. Trying to get our 10 bucks back. Start the sequence over, up $60. $65. $70. $75. Still at $75. 10 minutes left in this round. Two units. $80. Come on, let's get to our 100 and get out of here. Two units. Come on, computer. There we go. I'm not sure if some auto update is trying to happen or something, but it's not slowing me down too bad. 5 units. This is where I get uncomfortable. See, we're already going into that. There, it's going to take my bankroll. I'm already up. I don't want to give it back. Alright, good. Good. Let's get out of there. Move to the left 2 spaces is 2 units. Start the sequence over. $85. 2 units. See, you could modify this too as you go, right? You could say, hey, in the beginning hold on, I'm gonna pause real fast. You could say, okay, I'm gonna modify my system now. When I'm up, like I was up $85, right? Now I'm not gonna go to 8 units. I'm only gonna go to 3. And if I lose on the third, I'm out. See what I mean? So you can make it. It's like you're adjusting as you go. I think sometimes that's what happens when you play a strategy. You stay locked in. It's black and white. This is how you play it all the way to the end. But maybe it should be more like you ascend and plateau, ascend and plateau. And you got to figure out where your plateau is, right? I'm going to ascend to $50. That's my plateau. I ascend and I start coming back down. I'm descending. I'm going to get off at my plateau, $50. If that makes any sense to you, okay? Enough blabbing. I'll resume. There's 8 minutes, 19 seconds left. That's 2. Now 3 units. Deal. Move to the left is the second of the 1 unit bets. That would get us back. Two units. Come on, mouse. I don't know what's going on. Three units. Something weird is happening. Like somebody's taken over my computer. Hijacked me. That was 3 units. So move to the left 2 spaces. It's 1 unit. Whatever's going on, I'm just going to have to slow down. I don't mind. 85. We're back to 85. 90. We need 2 more and we're out. 2 more. Come on. Give me back my 5. Thank you. Repeat. Repeat. Back. Start the sequence over. We're still at 90. New shoe. 90. Hey, some of you might say, hey, 90% of my goal, I'm out. See, there's so many ways you can go. You just got to figure out your personality. What works for you? If you're like, man, I don't want to push it here. I'm tired of fighting. I don't want my money. I just want to get out. Shoot, I think I can't remember. I just gabbed there. 9, natural 9. Start the sequence over. 7. 95. 1 more and we're out of here. Ugh. Let me have it. I want to go home, dealer. I want to do a barbecue. I want to relax. I don't want to stress anymore. Give me my money back. Alright, start the sequence over. Back to 1 unit. 95. Come on, let us hit this one right here. No. Not that simple, he says. We're not out of the woods. He's got 5 minutes left to take us to the woodshed. He couldn't do it. $95. And there we go, y'all. Now remember what I said, our last rule that we came up here with was when we're on a streak, we don't quit. So I'm going to press repeat. If we lose, we're out. Natural 8, look at that. So we squeezed another $5 out of it so far. Let's see. Wow, squeezed another $10 out of it. And that'll do it. All right, we made an extra well, actually an extra $10, right? We would have got out at 95. So this one is plus 105. So right now, after let me stop the clock here. We have 4 minutes and 17 seconds left in our 30-minute session, and we're up $90, right? We were down 10, 105 minus 10. Oh, it's 95. 95. I wrote down 90. All right, so we're up $95 in 26 minutes. That's not bad, but we have to finish it out. He might come back and slam us for $100. We have to see. Hey, that's I don't know. Another thing to think of: should we modify the strategy and say the stop loss is $50 loss? We're not willing to go below 50, or do we go $100 stop loss also, so we can lose 100, we can win 100? You know, how narrow do we want to put this? I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know. 4 minutes left. Don't forget, we got to get a new dealer. We're simulating. Oh, what am I doing? I got to refresh the page. We're simulating getting up off of the table, walking away, taking a break, and coming back. While this is 30 minutes of fast play, this simulates 2 hours. So you would have gotten up now 4 times in this almost 2 hours, which is, you know, right. You might have to use a restroom. You might need to clear your head. Whatever. Take a phone call. All right, 4 minutes. Let's grab our $5 chip, put it on player. And 4 minutes left. Resume. And deal. Get your paper out. Put your finger on the second 1 unit bet to keep you straight. Repeat. Repeat. Darn it. Sorry. All right, 2 units. All right. Repeat the sequence. First of the 1 unit bets. Second of the 1 unit bets. Back to the left. Repeat. We're still at even right now. New dealer. 2 units. Start the sequence over. Still at even. We need a little breakout here. 3 minutes left. We go up $5. That's our new set point. $5. $10. Two units. Start the sequence over again. Still up $10. $15 we're up. 20. Let's take off. We're on the runway. We're about to spread our wings, right? Come on. No. Banker says no. Up 25. 30. 35. Keep the sequence going. 35. 40. 1 minute, 33 seconds left. 45, we're up. 50. 55. back to 55. Now we're up 60. 1 minute, 5 seconds. Two units. Three units. Is he going to take it back from us? Nope. Being nice. Second of the 1 unit bets at 55. And now we're back to where we started. 60. No, I think we were at 65, right? This one would be 65. Okay, we're back. 65. Let's go on another run, can we? Nope. 7's good. Nope. Not good enough. 2 unit bet. 5 seconds left. We cannot lose, guys. Can't lose. That is the timer. Alright, that's 30 minutes total. Let's do our numbers here. You know what? What's crazy about this? Alright, plus 65. Let me make sure I do it all by calculator, because honestly sometimes my brain gets goofed up and I don't want to mess this up. Somebody will correct me and say, you did it wrong. Take 95 plus and then 65. Okay, right now I'm showing, I'm going to run the numbers again. Right now I'm showing for 30 minutes we went up $160. We were we had 3 for 5. We were 60% on that one. In the session before, playing the straight Fibonacci sequence, we were 80%. 60% is still very respectable, right? Very. But I'm going to add these all up again just to make totally sure. Let's do it. Total losses, $20. $90. That's it. Okay, $110. $110. Then we had a $100 win for us. We had a $105 win for us. We had a $65 win for us. That's $270 minus 110 equals 160. Okay, so my math works out. So $160 would be for 2 hours of actual table play. So what you've done here, I'm going to put, this is an average of $80 an hour. Now, like I said, it's up to you. You got to figure out what kind of gambler you are. But for me, that's a good day. Maybe, how about this? Compromise. Probably if I were in Foxwoods, where I want to visit in Connecticut, I keep talking about next spring. If I were up right now, let's see. If you want to be technical about it, you guys, the first round I was up $360 for those first 5 sessions. Now this next 5 sessions of this round, I'm up $160. So what is that total? 160 plus 360 equals 520. I'll write that down. So round 1 and round 2 is plus, I have $520 in my pocket. Let's just say that would conclude a day, right? That's the end of it. I gambled for 4 hours. No, that wouldn't be right, would it? 30, 60, 90. Yeah. 4. So let's just say even 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours I gambled, and I'm up $520. That's good. I'm done for the day. Then I come back tomorrow, and I play another round of 2 hours, getting up and down using my stop loss, let's say. And after my 2 hours, go have lunch, go sightsee, come back later in the afternoon and do it again. You know, maybe that's the way to do it. I don't know. I'm going to upload this video also, and then I'm going to get on to it again. I'm just killing time this morning. I just finished my coffee. I'm curious to see what this will do. So I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded. See you on the next one.